Hi, everyone. Settle in, settle in. We are on day 5 of our 5-day reboot challenge. I kind of want to cry that it's day 5 already. I've been having so much fun getting to know all of you here, all of the interactions. You guys have been so wonderful to yourselves and to each other, and that makes my heart so happy. So, welcome to day 5. If you're watching the replay, type replay in the comments so I can go back and say hi to you later. And if you are just joining our group, because look, you guys, we are this close to hitting 5,000 members in this Reboot Challenge group right now, which is so exciting. So, some of you are coming in just now. We started day 1 on Monday. And there was a pre-challenge before that as well. So if you're new here and you're just coming in, maybe this is the first video that you've been watching, don't worry. You can go ahead and watch this because we're going to have some important announcements in this video today. But then I want to encourage you to go back, go find the table of contents that is pinned to the top of this group, and then just go through each day in order. So if your day 1 starts today, that's all right. Just take it one day at a time and you'll find all the instruction videos you need right in there. All right, let's get started. Hello, everyone. Thanks for being here. And good morning. We've got some familiar faces here this morning. We've got Susan, we've got TJ, we've got Debbie. I just love seeing all your names. Hi, Pamela. It's good to see you. So today's challenge is going to be kind of simple on the surface, and it's not going to take a lot of time at all, but it's really important because it's going to set our progress. It's going to solidify these little habits that we've been making for ourselves. It's going to solidify that promise to yourself that you made when you signed up for this reboot to take care of yourself and to implement a little self-care. We talked a little bit yesterday about how difficult that can be. So today's a little bit about honoring that decision that you made and then honoring those choices and moving forward in a really healthy way. So far we've done 4 days. Tell me, what has been your favorite moment of this reboot so far? What's been your favorite challenge or favorite learning moment? I want to hear your biggest wow takeaway from what you've learned so far this week. I want to go back and read these later, so please type that in. All right. I don't want to end this 5-day challenge with you all feeling like, oh, it's over. I guess like I won't take care of myself anymore, right? That's the opposite of what we wanted to achieve for the purpose of this challenge. This was all about introducing you to what essential oils can do and introducing you to making those little habit changes throughout your day. So I want to leave you for the rest of the year, really, or at least the rest of the month, having some clear intention for 2020 or the rest of January, whatever your mind can tackle. And I want essential oils to be your sidekick in that mission. So today is all about setting clear intention, or you could call it goal setting if you want, or mindset with essential oils as your sidekick. And there's some really important reasons for that. So step 1 of today's challenge is just to pull out a pen or pencil and a piece of paper. It can be a scrap piece of paper, doesn't matter. And whether you want to lose weight this year, whether you just want to use essential oils more this year, earn more money this year, spend more time with your husband or your kids this year, focus on gratitude, you're going to pick just one goal or intention for your year or month, if that makes you more comfortable. And we are going to write these goals down, but we're going to write it in a form or format that I think is the most powerful way that you can do this kind of thing, these sort of intention settings and goal settings, which is to write in the present tense. So, for example, if you want to lose some weight, instead of writing down, I want to lose 10 pounds, instead write, I am XYZ pounds. So if you want to reach a goal of 160 pounds or 150 pounds or whatever, write that down. I am 150 pounds. Let's say you want to earn more money. Instead of writing down, I want to earn more money or I want to earn $1,000 more each month, instead write your goal as if it was already true. I earn $8,000 a month, or I have regular date nights with my husband, or I am grateful to be alive, if you want to focus on gratitude as your goal. Maybe you're focusing on better nutrition. Instead of writing, I will eat better, say, I love eating tons of vegetables. Something in the present moment as if it were already true. If you follow the work of Brooke Castillo et al., she has a podcast that I love. She focuses a lot on this sort of intention setting. The reason for this is when you read and write down these present tense goal setting affirmations, it tricks your mind into believing that it's already true. And when we do that, we send that intention out into the world and it is attracted back to us. When we focus on the I wish scenario, I want to lose 2 pounds, or even I will lose 2 pounds, it seems really powerful. It seems really productive to say, I will lose 10 pounds, but it really tells your mind that you need to lose 10 pounds. You haven't done it yet. And it's really easy for your mind to then go, I'll never do it. So it's really important that whatever your goal is, you write it down in the present tense as if it were alive, and keep it really simple. We're talking like 4 or 5 word maximum here. I am 150 pounds. I earn $8,000 a month. Really, really simple. Try to limit it to 4 or 5 words, and then just don't overthink it. I want you to write down really one of the first things that comes to your mind. I don't want you pacing around your house all day thinking, ooh, what's my intention going to be? What's my goal going to be for this year? Don't overthink it. Okay. Make it something achievable, but aspiring. And if you're having trouble figuring out, what you want, think about self-care, think about yourself and see if that rings any bells for you. So that's step 1. It'll take you 30 seconds to do. Step 2 is next we are going to pair an essential oil with that intention. You're going to choose which essential oil you want to be your sidekick in achieving this goal. And we're going to pair these together. There's a lot of really interesting science behind essential oils, aromatherapy, the way it works in our brain. And essentially, we talked a little bit about this for the sleep challenge. When we pair an essential oil with a goal or a time of day, it can literally train the brain to click on when we smell that smell. And when I interviewed the ULA guys, are you guys familiar with the ULA guys here? Give some hearts if you know the ULA guys. When I interviewed them for the summit, and they've been on my podcast a few times, they're big into goal setting and mindset. And when they started incorporating essential oils into their brand and into their protocol for how people set these intentions, they said it just clicked. It became this multi-sensorial experience for people who are trying to achieve a goal. And so you want to write down your intention and then pair it with your essential oil and then put it somewhere you're going to see every single day. That could be your bathroom mirror. I want you to cut out that intention and tape it on your bathroom mirror, and then put your oil bottle right on the shelf next to that. Or you could use your car. If you drive every day, pretty much, you could tape that affirmation to your car dashboard or wherever it's going to be, and then keep that oil bottle in the car. You want these next to each other at all times. So every day, at least once a day, when you see that affirmation or goal, you're going to go in, you're going to read it out loud. It's so much power in reading these things out loud. And then as you do that, you're going to use an essential oil. If you're in a pinch, just smell it from the bottle. This is lime essential oil. My goal for this month is to focus on losing some weight. Lime essential oil has been known to help increase your metabolism just from smelling it. It's really, really cool. So that's the oil I would choose for weight loss, and it smells so good. So I would read my affirmation. I am 150 pounds. Smell the oil. And then if you want to repeat that 3 times, that's going to really lock it in. If you want instead to create a roller ball, this is a roller bottle of rose oil. That's a really great, powerful oil. You could, for example, roll the roller bottle on your wrist, rub your wrist together, breathe that in as you read your affirmation. If you want to drop the oil in your hand and cup it over your nose and mouth, that's another method. Y'all can tell I'm like, I like to give lots of options because I'm not a believer in the one right way to do things. So that is the challenge for today. Really, really simple. I'm going to give a few oil suggestions if you're not really sure what essential oil might pair well with your intention. Let's see. I've got some great ones here. Okay, so if you have a blend that you really love, if you have a brand that you use, I know there's a lot of Young Living people in the house, and Young Living makes some great blends like Into the Future or Transformation or Believe. These are great blends. So if you love a company and they provide blends with any sort of those goal setting sounding names, go for it. If you want to use a single oil instead, I could recommend cypress oil. Cypress oil to me just has a way of really getting into our deep-seated, like subconscious mind, which I feel like intention and goal setting, it's all about the subconscious, right? Sandalwood essential oil, great brainy oil. Rosemary, great for stimulating the mind. Cardamom as well is a really warming, wonderful oil that I think is it's like a comforting oil that you could pair with an intention. Or lavender, if that's all you have around. It's not really about the oil specifically so much as declaring it and pairing it with that intention. I like that rhyme. Declare it and pair it with that goal, with that intention. All right. So that's our goal for today, your challenge for today. Before you go, since this is our last day, I just want to check in with you all about what we did yesterday a little bit. Day 4, when I gave out the PDF, the handouts that has the different products that I had you go through. Who did this exercise? I want to know who did this exercise, who went through those 5 products, the soap, the cleaner, the toothpaste, the deodorant. What did you discover? How many ingredients, toxic ingredients, did you find in your household products? I really want to hear people's experience with that. And I'll go back and answer some questions that I'm seeing here soon as well. What did you guys think about that exercise? I realized yesterday after the video ended, I was like, ooh, I think I might have scared them a little bit. Might have gone a little too far with the scary statistics and the health statistics and whatnot surrounding the issue of toxic load and chemicals. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be alarmist, but it's something just that I'm really passionate about. I don't want to leave you guys feeling like we're all doomed and there's so many chemicals around us that we're going to die. I want to provide solutions for you all because, the reason I bring up the startling statistics around toxic load and the amount of chemicals that are around us in our homes is because so many people don't know. They don't know this stuff. They think that if they go into the store and they see a bottle of shampoo on the shelf, that someone has deemed that safe enough for them to bring into their homes and put on their bodies. And that is just not the case. So I'm a huge advocate for people being chemically aware. And I want to provide solutions for you all as well. So who here wants solutions? Who here wants vetted products that are safe to use and recommendations for that? Who here wants DIY recipes that they can use their essential oils for to make their own products so they don't have to worry about the chemicals that are in their homes or on their body? Let me know in the comments if that's what you want. I have created such a document as that for these 5 products that I handed out yesterday. I'm seeing lots of hearts here. Love it, love it. Yes, all of these. Okay, I'm going to send that out. It's almost ready. We're just getting a few touches done from the designer. So we'll send that out hopefully tonight. If not tonight, you'll get it tomorrow. So just be sure to check your email. I'll also post it in the group. But if you're not signed up through the official challenge registration page, you're not getting emails, you're going to miss out on some important stuff. So make sure you're registered through essentialoilsreboot.com. So I don't want you to miss out on this stuff. And then since this is our last official day of the challenge, but I don't know about you guys, I'm not ready for this to end. I'm not ready to say goodbye. The energy and the love and the enthusiasm that's been in this group has been so amazing. And I want to take you guys further down this knowledge base and this issue of detox and detoxing your body and detoxing your home and lowering that toxic load. So what I'm going to do is on Monday, this coming Monday night, I'm going to hold a live webinar that is going to recap everything that we've done in this challenge so far. I want to go over everyone's big wins, everyone's wow moments, recap the exercises that we did and all the lessons that we learned. And then we're going to dive deeper into the topic of toxic load and what to do about it and chemical awareness, because it's just something I'm really, really passionate about. So I know last time we did a live webinar, we capped out, we maxed out, and people couldn't get on, and it was really sad. We have upped our maximum limit for our webinars to 3,000 people. Now, there are 7,000 people registered for this challenge. So 3,000 people limit for the webinar. So make sure you're there live. Make sure you hop on early. And another bonus for those who can make it live is I'm going to be giving away over $300 worth of essential oils and essential oil products. I'm giving away a diffuser, a great collection of essential oils, and lots of fun things for those who show up live. That's going to be 8:30 p.m. Eastern on this coming Monday. Sorry for the international people who that might be like 2 o'clock in the morning for them. We are going to send a replay out, so just make sure you are registered for that webinar. But show up live. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're giving away lots of prizes. We're going to kind of recap all the great moments from this group as well. If you have a great moment, I really want to hear it. I want to share it with people. So make sure to type it in the comments in this video as well. A special thanks to all of you who have been working so hard and helping each other out. I think that's been my favorite part of this group, is seeing all of you just answering each other's questions, helping each other out, sharing your knowledge. That is what it's all about. So thank you all who were doing that. This group, this Reboot group, is going to stay up for a little bit longer. It's not going to stay up forever, but it's going to stay up a good while longer. But once it's down, it's going to be down, and I want to be able to stay in touch with you. So again, make sure you're registered through essentialoilsreboot.com so that I can stay in touch with you via email. So thank you all. As I always say at the end of my podcast, keep on learning, keep on discovering, and keep on treating yourself well, because you are worth it. You are. Thanks again. I'm going to go through and answer any questions that I see here in the comments section. If you have any questions, go ahead and type them in. I'm going to start at the bottom instead of like I usually start at the top, and it takes a long time to go through. So thank you. Agatha says she loves this reboot. Thank you. Thank you. Pamela says this has been so great. Can't wait to hear what you have to say on the daily. It's been empowering. Thank you, Pamela. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to find the questions. Melanie says this may have been mentioned and I missed it, but will this Facebook group be available? I'll just answer that. Susan says, I thought we were going to be using capsules in a spray bottle this week. I don't know where you might be getting that from. I don't know where you're getting that from. So sorry about that. You can use a spray bottle if you want. I think in the things you might need section, I did mention capsules and a spray bottle. That was more for those earlier challenges around sleep and things. If people didn't have diffusers and they needed alternatives, they could use a spray bottle, or people who wanted to perhaps take those sleep sort of pills internally. Renee says, I would love an answer to how do I stop the staining from my armpits sweating? I don't have the money to purchase all new clothes for every stain and smell that won't come out. That's a great question, Renee. I'm not sure if I have a quick answer for you. It sounds like either there's a lot of detox happening coming out of your sweat that might be staining your clothes, or you have extra perspiration, in which case you might just have to experiment around with a lot of different kinds of deodorants that are out there. I'm sorry, I don't have a great answer to that question. So if anyone has an answer to Renee's question, please tag her, Renee Collins. Harriet says, finally caught one live. Hey girl, high five. I'm thinking of pairing abundance oil with the goal of replacing my debt with savings. Oh my gosh, that's a great affirmation. I love that. And I personally love the abundance essential oil blend from Young Living. Amazing. People say, yes, I want the DIY recipes. Would love having those. Yes, yes, yes. I want the deodorant. I got you covered. Don't worry. Okay. Andrea says, what scares me more is what is put in baby products. You would think that those would be safe, but they are not. You are correct, Andrea. It is criminal. It is just criminal. What is allowed in products and the greenwashing that's happening. I'm going to talk more about greenwashing on Monday's webinar. I was looking at a pair of diapers the other day that said pure and natural, and just, you know, with the nice green leaves, and said 100% organic cotton on the shell. And it's like, well, what's on the inside of the diaper? I know that that's certainly not pure and natural. So yeah, I hear ya. All right. Thank you so much. There's so many comments. I'm having a hard time finding questions. So if I missed your question, just do me a favor and tag me. Just tag Samantha Wright, and I'll be sure to see that as well. So thank you all. Have fun with your affirmations, with your goal setting, with pairing your oil. Let me know if you want to share what your goal is with the group. Go for it. If you want to share what oil you're choosing, go for it. And don't worry, this isn't goodbye. We're going to stay in touch. Thank you all. Bye.